Hi crafty friends, hey, it's Hiedi Scott with DIY Dreaming, and I have part one of a two-part video tutorial that I'll do part two today as well. And I'm going to show you how you can turn just your basic, pretty heavyweight canvas duck. This particular one came from Joann's, but I've gotten it at Walmart as well. And I know you can get it at Hobby Lobby. How you can turn that into this, and then we're gonna take it one more step, and we're gonna make it stuffed, and then in part two, we're gonna do some more to it. So, I'm excited. It's seriously a super cute craft, and super affordable. So as you're hopping on, say hi, let me know where you're watching from. Let me know if you have any questions along the way. Feel free to sprinkle, all that normal good stuff. All right, so I'm working on just a white plastic tablecloth so I don't get everything on my craft desk. And I want to take you through the steps, and then we'll actually work on one. Okay, and I am in process with this. This is that MDF mason jar from Magnolia, and I'll pin a link in just a second, that I showed you guys just a couple of days ago. I was so surprised how big it is. Okay, so I've painted a couple of coats of just white acrylic paint on it. But the next thing, so we'll come back to this because we're gonna do something super cute with this. But right now I'm using it as a pattern. And basically what I did was I laid it down on my canvas deck, 2 layers, and I traced it with a pin and I cut it out. Okay, so that was step 1. Get this out of our way. Then I cut those pieces out, and here's one of the 2 pieces that I cut out. All right, the edges are gonna fray a little bit, and that does not matter. And also, I did not iron it because I don't think that really matters for this project, but you certainly could if you want. So everyone who's just joining me now, this is part 1 of a 2-part craft that you're gonna just absolutely die over. It is so cute. I'm completely in love. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a plastic glove on, and I'm just using some of this Waverly white acrylic paint from Walmart. It's just basic white, and we're gonna paint one side of our little mason jar, okay? And you wanna put your paint on pretty thick. So this just takes a few minutes. So what is everyone up to today? Oh my gosh, I have so many cute ideas. And hey, I wanted to mention this idea. So my friend Martha, hey Martha, I hope you're on. She just gave me a call to tell me about a new idea that she just tried, to give me an idea for a project that we could do here at DIY Dreaming, and then she sent me pictures. And I want to solicit your ideas as well. If you have a craft project that you've done, that you love, that you think the other DIY dreamers would love as well, especially if it involves flowers, then send me a private message and I'll give you my phone number and we can talk on the phone and you can tell me all the details. And I know the other people who watch the projects here at DIY Dreaming would probably really appreciate that, and I would too. So let me know if you have any. The projects have to be pretty simple. They need to not involve any complicated anything, because I really do want my craft projects here to be quick and easy, and a lot of the things that I make here, I could sew them, but since not everyone has a sewing machine, and most people do have a glue gun, that's why I opt to do a lot of the projects here with a glue gun. So here is what you get. All right, and I'm gonna just set this aside to dry and take off my glove. Okay, and before I came live, I had already painted this one. All right, let's pull my little tablecloth down and fold it over. And everything up just a bit so I have some room on a fresh piece to work. Okay, perfect. So this is what you end up with. It's canvas duck fabric, in case you're joining me late, and I just put one coat of that Waverly chalk paint from Walmart on it. Close our lid here. I'll show you what it looks like. You can get this size or you can get a smaller size too. And okay, then the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna make some stripes. And I am planning to do some other styles of this same craft, so be watching over the next week or so. Okay, I'm taking this frog tape because it's what I have. My blue tape is almost gone. So you could use blue tape. You could use masking tape, whatever you want. Uh-oh, where are my glasses? Here, there. And I'm just gonna put, I'm starting at the bottom of the well, I'm gonna start actually at the lid of the mason jar. And I feel like my mason jar lid ends about right here. So. Okay, and then we're gonna do some more stripes. And I didn't measure, I just sort of eyeballed it. Let's do bigger stripes for this one, just to have it look different. And you can do both sides, but you really don't need to. I only did both sides on this other one so that I can show you one that's stenciled and then we can do one as well. Okay, so once you get your tape on, you just want to push it down real good. And I just painted this maybe an hour ago, so it doesn't take a long time to dry. And I'm going to use the same brush, which is just a cruddy brush on a paper plate, and some yellow paint. I used all my other yellow paint earlier, so while I was out at Walmart getting a few things like some stuffing, some polyfill that I was completely out of, I picked up some more yellow paint, and this is Waverly brand, and it's called Maize, which is Spanish for corn, I believe. What do you guys think so far? Oh, here we go, it's coming off. Do we like this project? I hope so. I think it's gonna be pretty fun. And I'm just gonna pour a bunch out here on my plate. Yeah, this is definitely a lighter color, but that's okay. They don't have to match. I'm gonna probably give these away, by the way. Okay, so then I'm just gonna take some on my brush and we're just painting these bottom areas. Can you guys see okay? If the comments here, let me pull my camera down a little bit, but if the comments are in your way, if you're watching this on Facebook, you should be able to swipe those either left or right or up and down to have them disappear. And if you're watching this on Facebook or on YouTube, then you don't have that issue. But anyways, so you can see how quick this comes together. And I think part of the charm of this project is not having everything be absolutely perfect. Okay, I'm throwing that brush in to my little tub of water here off camera. Oh, I need to lay down my links if they're still with me. Let me see. Where am I? Here I am. There we go. Oops. Okay, I think I'm good. All right, so then this top part here is going to be the lid. And I'm just doing it at kind of a gray color, but you can do absolutely whatever color you might like. And this is chalk paint, but you could use acrylic paint. It absolutely does not matter. This is just kind of a light gray, so that's why I chose that. And I need a brush. All my brushes are so cruddy. Oh my gosh. Let's see. All right. So I'm gonna throw a little gray paint over the top part here. More. This is going to be so absolutely adorable when we stuff it, which I think will be in part 2, because I need to find my, I have some of that wire that I want to poke through on this to make holes. Okay, and now what I want to do as a last touch is, this is just some silver sparkly chalk paint, or what is this? It doesn't even say. It's called metallic paint. And I'm just gonna take a few little blobs out of the top of the lid. And when I did it on this other one, I did it when it was dry, so I might have to come back and do that. I don't know. Well, yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna have to do that. Okay. So now we are going to take the paint off, the paint tape, painter's tape off. And I'll tell you exactly what I did after this step, because we're going to go all the way to the decoration part of this project. Oh, this is cute. I don't know. I can't decide which color I like better. Okay, so this is what it looks like right now. And I'm just going to set it right here. And I'm going to turn my fan on in here. And we're going to move on to the next step, which is the really fun part, I think. Okay, and I need to do something with my tablecloth. Push it back. Okay, so on this one, this is the front. Let me show you up close. But it could be the back, because I'm going to do both sides. So I did the exact same thing. I painted the whole thing white, then I did the tape, then I used the darker color yellow, and I made smaller stripes, and I painted the top of it, that gray color, and then I used a little bit of the metallic paint, which I think you can see, and then I used a chalk marker that comes in this set, which I'll tell you about that in just a minute, to just do a squiggle, 2 dots, squiggle, 2 dots, squiggle, 2 dots, all the way around, and then I did some squiggles on the lid, okay? And this right here is part of this adorable, I mean totally adorable set of stencils called Be Kind Quads from Magnolia. And I did pin a link right down here it says Heidi's Mason Jar Project. Okay, this is what some of them are. This is the one I used, and I've used these a good bit. This is a good set to invest in. It's also one of the sets, the newer sets that you guys really loved, and y'all told me that you really loved this one. So it says, let it be. Hello, honey. Be kind and sweet bee. And mine do look yucky because I've used them a lot because they're a good stencil. So I just used a little bit of chalk paste, also from Magnolia. The chalk pastes have the black lid. And I stenciled that, and I did the little squiggle dot dot, squiggle dot dot, squiggle dot dot. Ooh, but I forgot to tell you stuff. And I don't know for sure if this is important or not, but after my little things were dry, just with the paint, I took them outside and I put a coat of clear matte sealer over the top. And I do think it helped my stencil come out pretty crisp. So I would recommend it if you have a clear matte sealer spray to do that before you stencil. Did you notice I wore my yellow polka dot top and it doesn't match with this yellow, but anyways, this is gonna be so cute. Okay, so I have one that is all ready to go. It has the stripes, same process exactly, and it has the gray on the top. Okay, and for this one, we are going to do, I mean, there's so many options because Magnolia has so many cute summertime stencils. I was toying with doing this part that is that cute little sunflower and it says sunshine on this. It would be cute to do one in each corner. But, oh, and this is called Peace, Love, Sunshine, and this is a new stencil from Magnolia. But what I opted instead was to use the stencil that I have used so many times. Oh my goodness. It looks terrible. But, you know, these can be reused over and over and over and over. And as long as you wash them promptly and, you know, let them air dry, put them back on the backing sheet, they are going to get looking pretty cruddy. Like this one. Oh my word. But they still work just fine. So we're going to use part of the sunflower. I think we're going to use the word sunshine. And this stencil is called Sunshine. And that is confusing to a lot of people because they're looking for the sunflower part of it. But it's not called sunflower, it's called Sunshine. And down below, I pinned a link that says Sunshine parentheses sunflower stencil. Just so you know that that is this one. So it has these two pieces and it has this adorable bee. Okay? So, yeah. I'm gonna figure this out, how I wanna lay this out. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking now that I won't use the word sunshine because it's just a little bit too big. But I am gonna use the sunflower and I am gonna use this bee. Okay, and I am just using your very basic black chalk paste from Magnolia. And I did pin a link to the chalk paste down below. Okay. So let's figure out where we want to put these puppies. If your stencil is new, you would want to fuzz it before you use it on a project like this. Where's my fuzzing cloth? Here we go. Mine is not new, but I'm going to fuzz it one time anyways, just so I can show you. So you just lay it on your fuzzing cloth or on your jeans or on a t-shirt or something, and you press it down and then you lift it up a couple times. And that helps to make it not quite as sticky. Okay, I was thinking that this would be super cute in the bottom corner because we'll do some kind of a bow to jazz it up in part 2. Okay. And then I think we'll put a bee like right here. Okay, so this is the same deal. This is not very sticky. So, just trying to decide where to put him. Okay, so you're gonna lay your stencil down, and then I'm just gonna take some of this black chalk paste. I suppose you could use ink too if you have that. If you do, I would try, I'm not sure how it'll come out, but I would probably try using a glue, a hot, what are they called? One of those air guns, those hot air guns, just to sort of set the ink. But you could probably try ink if that's what you have. I always say use what you have whenever possible. If you have chalk paste, I would just use chalk paste. This is going to end up getting sprayed when it's all done, so it'll be permanent, even though it's made with chalk paste. Okay, I'm going to take my globs off. And we're going to peek and see where we are. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is so absolutely adorable. I did get it on my table. I'll have to clean that up a little bit. But hang on, I'll come show you. It is absolutely adorable. So again, this stencil, I'm just pushing it down in my water over here. That stencil is, it's called Sunshine because the writing part of it says, when you can't find the sunshine, be the sunshine. A little water here. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. Whoops. And of course I'm wiping it off with the spot on my paper towel that has chalk paste on it. Okay, let me lift it up and show you. Oh my gosh. Look how cute that is. I don't know which side of this deal I'm gonna like better. I might have to make two separate signs and just use some cloth on the back. I don't know, what do you guys think about that idea? Okay, so now we're gonna do our bee. And I hope you noticed that I moved quickly and that I didn't keep going over the same spot over and over and over again. As soon as I got it covered, I just picked up the big globs and then I said done. Because that is when that's for sure, when I tend to go outside of my lines. And that is also for sure when I tend to use too much ink. Oh, that's so cute. Too much ink or chalk paste and it can have a tendency to bleed. Okay, I really do think that the reason why my stencil impressions are so crisp and clear is because I use that spray sealer. Slam some hearts if you like this. Okay, now the next part is the little dot, squiggle and dot. And I'm using this set right here, also from Magnolia. I'm not sure if they have it in stock as of today, but when it is in stock again, you should definitely grab it because it has ink pens and chalk pens. And I think for this project that either one of those would work just fine. And I think depending on what color you used, it would be adorable to do white. Each one, okay, these are the chalk paste. Gold, silver, black, and white chalk paste pens. And these are the ink. And I know they're opposite of the lids that are in the little pots. But okay, so gold, silver ink, black ink, and white ink. And this set is like, I don't know, $14 or $15. It's super affordable. I can't even believe it. It's that little. Okay, so I'm gonna prime my pen. I'm gonna show you how to do this, and then, I don't know, maybe we'll just go ahead and do a little bit of step 2 with the other piece. And maybe we'll make it one-sided. I don't know. Okay, you don't want too much ink coming out. Okay, so for this first one, I just did squiggle, dot, dot, squiggle, dot, dot. And that's what I'm going to do for this one too. You can start wherever you want. Squiggle, some of them longer. You can do them however close you feel you would like. This brings back memories of scrapbooking, because when I scrapbooked a lot when my kids were little, I did a lot of dot, dot, dots. Look how quick that happens. And it just adds a ton of dimension. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. So let's finish this off, and then I do have an idea. Start there with a couple dots. And when I'm all finished and it's dry, I will spray a couple of coats of clear matte sealer on it, just to make it permanent. I'm going to hold this up in just a second. Okay. Look how cute. Okay, and the idea that I had was to do some of these little dashes, like as if the bee is kind of sort of marks this little bee's path. What do you guys think? It's adorable, isn't it? It would also be cute to do 2 sunflowers. So I hope they have lots of that. It's called Sunshine, the stencil that has this bee and it has the sunflower, and then it has this part that says, when you can't find the sunshine, be the sunshine. I hope they have lots of these in stock, because I would imagine that these won't last very long. This is just so super adorable. Okay, so what I would like to do is go ahead and cut out another piece of our canvas duck cloth, and I would like to start gluing this other one that's completely dry together. Okay, so I need my, wait, is this piece dry? Well, you know, let's just use this piece that isn't painted. No, it's still too wet. Okay, never mind, don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm doing. Well, I do know what I'm doing. But, okay, so I'm going to take this and use it as a pattern again on just a piece of canvas duck. This came from Joann's, but you can get it everywhere. I've gotten it at Walmart before. My Walmart doesn't have any in stock right now for some reason. Okay, I'm just going to trace it with a pen. And this thing that I'm tracing right here, in case you're just hopping on, it's a piece you can buy from Magnolia. It's called it's the large one. It's it's under surfaces, and I've painted mine white because I'm getting started to do another project for, I don't know. either tomorrow or maybe Saturday. Anyways, this you can buy under surfaces at Magnolia, and I did include a link, and I would grab it if they have any in stock. Okay, where are my good scissors? We're gonna just cut this out. Glue gun's been heating up. For this project, I would use a low temperature hot glue gun for sure. And you could do both sides of your project the same, or I'm just too impatient. I'm not going to finish this side because I want to glue it together. At least get started gluing it together now in front of you guys. It is so adorable. And there's a new lemon stencil also. I was thinking that would be super cute to put some lemons in here. And you could just do the bottom half of the jar like as if it was filled with lemonade. And you could maybe write a saying or something, or use a stencil on the top part to have some words. Okay, we're getting there. I know this is not fun to watch me cut, and that's why I try to do all this kind of stuff before I go live, so that you're not sitting around going do-do-do-do. But this just struck me that I can't wait to give a try to stuff this. And in between, this is part one of this project. I'll come back later in a little while and do part two. In between, I'm going to keep looking for my craft wire, because I don't know where that is. All right, and I just bought a new bag of I spelled polyfill wrong down below, oh well. Of Ultra Plush Polyfill from Walmart. It was $3.97. This will do a lot of projects, a lot. I'm sticking it in my stuffing drawer. And let's bring the hot glue gun over. We're using a Surebonder low temperature hot glue gun. You can get this at Walmart, at Hobby Lobby, all over the place. So I'm gonna glue this down. Wait, why is this a different size? Okay, I wonder if they shrink when you paint them. That is so strange. They must shrink as they dry. Okay, well, I'm going to glue this on and then I'll trim it down later. I'll just start with the lid, which hasn't changed a ton. That is so odd. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's start at the bottom. And I'm going to go in a little ways for my glue. Wow, wonder if it did shrink a little bit. Because I used the exact same, you know, this MDF thing, this, to trace them. So maybe they do shrink a little bit when you paint them as they dry. If you guys know the answer to that question, tell me in the comments. Hey, Lori. Hi, Pamela. Hey, Carol. There's a good bit of people on. I see 259 people right now. Awesome. Hey, and thank you for the stars. Appreciate that. Okay. So we're just going to go up to the top, and I'll leave a part of it open. You know what? Let's stuff it from the side. That'll be easier. Don't you love how indecisive I am? What I'm doing. We'll stuff it from the side, and before I stuff it, I'm going to trim it. The next ones I do are gonna be, they're gonna have that look of the blue mason jars. You know, that turquoisey blue, and we'll do something completely different. Okay, and I'm just using your basic Surebonder low temperature hot glue. I'm not using the stuff that's designed for fabric. That is more expensive, and it would be unnecessary for this project. Okay, where am I at? Yeah, we're gonna stuff it from this side after I trim it. That is the craziest thing. Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna do a loose trim. I'll come back and do it neater in between this video and the next one, which this is part 1, and the next one will be part 2. So if Martha is on, Martha, tell me what you think about this project so far. Is it as cute as I was telling you it is? I think it is. I obviously have absolutely no patience to wait to use the other side of it, so that's why we're doing this right now. Okay. So, just grab some polyfill and we'll start stuffing it. And then I'm gonna look in between videos here for my craft wire. I have absolutely no idea where it's gone. I looked in my normal spot that I thought it might be, and nope. I would not do this to the other one right now because it's not dry. And this is meant to be like a little sign. So I'm not going to make it as fluffy as a pillow. Push it around in here. If you guys like this video, I would love it if you would spread the word by just sprinkling it if you want, no pressure, to your social media so that your friends and acquaintances see it. And I do think this is like one of the cuter crafts that I've done, but I do think that almost every craft is the cutest, but this seriously is. And anyways, that would be great if you would sprinkle it to your social media. Okay, so just imagine, this is what I'll show you in the next video, that it has a hanger on it. It'll be a little bit more stuffed. And it'll have a bow. And it'll probably have some twine right here. What do you guys think? You know, the other idea I had with this was to do something like, okay, this is not going to match at all, but it would be super cute to put some flowers in or on it. All right, everyone. I hope that you will come back here to DIY Dreaming for part 2. I probably need about an hour-ish to get ready to do the next stuff and get ready for the next step of it and hopefully find that craft wire. If you have any questions, let me know that in the comments. If you want to go look at any of the things that I used, the supplies for this project, I did pin a list right here at the bottom of the page, and I'll drop it in the comments too. And it has everything, you know, from the fabric was from Joann's, you know, what was from Walmart, all that kind of stuff. And I'll be adding a few more things to it when we do the next step. But if you love these stencils, if you love, especially that one that is, if you can't find the sunshine, you might want to grab those. And you can do that just by clicking in the link and placing an order there. So I see lots of these coming up and lots of these, and that is awesome. So go ahead and slam some more hearts and thumbs. Say something in the comments. Oh, Martha, you're great. Thank you. That's what she says. You're great too, Martha. And one day we're going to meet for sure. Okie dokie. I will be back very soon and we'll work on these projects a little bit more. We'll get them both completely finished. So we'll have this one and we'll have this one to finish off. And what the heck, we might even fiddle around with this one that we just did here live. We'll have to see if it's dry and if I have a chance to spray it and all that good stuff. But that is our project. Thanks for joining me, and I will, oh, Billy says she absolutely loves it. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys later. Hey, one last thing before I really say goodbye. Did you guys see the video yesterday? We made these rag flags. So if you missed that one, you can find it in my videos. Just click on the videos button and it should bring these up. I haven't had a chance to finish the glue off or get pictures of them. but they did turn out pretty darn adorable, and they were super duper easy. So look for those in my videos if you missed that one yesterday. Okie dokie, see you in just a bit for part 2.